critique it. And we can say there are 2 points that were good, 8 points that were bad. We all shake our head and say, well, we've learned something for this for the next program. Now, that was good at the time, but hopelessly inefficient. Hopelessly inefficient. And so evaluation now has had a paradigm shift. Good evaluation, and is what Jill terms, is walk alongside evaluation. Evaluation, an evaluation component, an evaluation team or people or consultants or whoever, the importance of those people is right at the beginning. Right at the beginning. And people did that 10 years ago at the beginning of implementation. Now we're doing it at the beginning of the policy development. So right at that stage where you're trying to, you're developing concepts about how to respond to particular social issues and what's happening and what's going on, as you're doing that, the importance of your evaluators thinking out of a different or a slightly different framework or filter are able to say, well, hang on, if this is what you want to achieve in terms of you articulating a value or a concept, and you're talking about this sort of program, that's not going to fit. That doesn't fit. And those questions being asked right at the beginning helps everyone to get the strategy right. You know, what are we trying to achieve? What's our strategy? What programs then can we put in place to deliver on that strategy? How do we then implement this? What do we put around it to implement it? How do we then evaluate? A couple of years ago, I had the privilege of spending some time in Paris with OECD officials, and they kept saying to me, evaluation are the eyes and ears of social policy. If you haven't got good evaluation in place, you just don't know where you're going. And you have no idea of what is the next step to take. So I must say I've become a real convert to walk alongside evaluation and its critical connection in empowering good social policy development. Of course, as part of all this and a part of our work, engaging the community is absolutely crucial. When we're in casework, you know, we engage the person before us. We listen to them. We listen in a way that, and I don't know that the term is still used, but 30 years ago we were taught about active listening. To actively listen, and you know, you're listening with your eyes. You're listening to body movement, and you know, as well as words. You're listening to feelings, and as people say a little, you know, then you're drawing more out. I mean, all those skills of listening are equally important in social policy.